What's in this bag? We should delve. It's Tarantula Tales number 12! Right guys, it's that time again. It's Tarantula Tales. It's number 12. Let's go. I don't know how many there's going to be. I'm going to guess around 30, maybe more. Who knows? There's a fair few out there at the moment, but let's not worry about them. Let's concentrate on this one. And in today's Tarantula Tales, over to you.
Hi everybody, I'm Dave, and
I'm Helen.
And we're HD Arachnids, and we're on Tarantula Tales by Al's Arachnids. We want to thank Al for having us. We appreciate the opportunity to be on here. We've watched all of these, and we're pretty entertained by them. Yeah, we spent quite a bit of time on the couch watching these videos, and we thought they were all real great. And like I said, thank you very much for having us on the show. So without further ado, let's get into the questions, huh? Question number 1 is...
All right, Dave. We'll get to question 1. Firstly, thank you for being on it. Really appreciate it. Means a lot that you've spent lots of times watching my videos. Still surprises me to this day that people actually think anything I say has any relevance or interest on anything. So thank you. Now we'll get into question 1. Easy. First question is, Dave, to you, how did you get into the hobby?
I got into the tarantula hobby, I guess, when I was a kid. I always used to go out and collect bugs and, you know, various insects and spiders and stuff like that, and always put them in jars and take them home. And, you know, my mom really loved that, but she wasn't too unsupportive of it, so I always had some, you know, bugs and stuff like that around the house. And then once I got my own car and a job and stuff like that and started making money, I went out and I started buying some different exotic pets and various animals, and kind of found out that I really liked tarantulas. My very first tarantula was a Chilean rosehair, Miss Fatty, and I bought her in 1994, and I still have her today. She's still alive. That was 26 years ago, and she was about 3 inches when I got her, so I figured she had to be 3 or 4 years old, so that puts her right around 30, 31 years old now, something like that. And she's an old girl, but she's still going strong. And, you know, like I said, I got into that, and that was the mid-90s, and I had probably 8 or 9 different tarantula species back then, and then I kind of got out of it because, you know, life got in the way. I got married and had kids and all that stuff. And then just recently, within the last, 2 years, we kind of decided to get full-blown into it, and we started, you know, getting some more spiders and expanding our collection, and now we're up to a little under 80 tarantulas, I think, something like that.
Something like that.
Right around 80 tarantulas, and you know, I got no plans on stopping anytime soon. I like to do it. I like to do the YouTube thing and the social media stuff. So, you know, we just find it kind of enjoyable. It's nice and fun to do it together. And
yeah.
You know.
Amazing. I wish I could say the same for me. Having bugs in a house, I probably would have been one of these who, they deserve to live outside of enclosures, and they would just be all over the house. To be honest, wasn't the biggest fan of bugs when I was younger. But this isn't about me, it's about you. And the fact that you went from kind of being out of the hobby to getting 80 odd tarantulas in a couple of months, that's the hobby. Gotta love it. Right, so question 2. Helen, is there a tarantula that you don't have that you wished you owned?
Yes, and a Foma Palma Johnny Cashy.
Johnny Cashy, huh?
Mainly, I like Johnny Cash, and it just seems cool. I don't know.
Well.
Hi, Helen. Yeah, I can get on board with that. Johnny Cash is very, very good. Not listened to much of him for years, but I went through a stage of listening to Johnny Cash quite often. He is very good, so that is a great choice. I'll be honest, I don't even know what that looks like. But now I know there's a spider named after Johnny Cash. I may have to try and get one if we have them in the UK. Let's get on to question number 3. And why do they say after dark when technically it's after light?
Why do people say after dark when it's after light? That is a really damn good question. I don't really know. I suppose it's because you're talking about something that's happening after dark happened, maybe, you know, like, okay, if dark happened at approximately 6:30, then anything after 6:30 would be after dark. But
that makes sense.
It would probably, it still makes more sense to be after light, though, if you think about it.
So it's
But
not
it is
really-
still dark.
Yeah, it's not.
So it's
after.
during dark. Maybe it should, Al, maybe it should be during dark,
Yes.
not after dark.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with that. It should be during dark.
All right.
I am loving During Dark, Dave. That is great. From now on, I'm going to try and get people using that terminology. Also, that will make quite a cool cop show. During Dark, a man and his tarantula save the city from crime. Yes, During Dark, making a TV show about it with a giant tarantula as my sidekick. It's kind of got off topic, but Dave nailed it. During Dark is much better than After Dark, even though it's after light, and it just confuses everybody. Right, so the next one is Helen. If you could start a secret society, what secret society would it be?
Well, probably some type of like spy society, because I really don't know. But yeah, like that just seems like it would be really cool. Get a bunch of girls together and be spies.
Kind of like
Which
Charlie.
they already have.
Kind of like Charlie's Angels or something
Yeah,
like that.
but I could just
Well, you could throw on some leather pants and.
do something. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
A spy society. Yes, love it. There's not enough spy societies. Even when it comes to films, there's not enough spies, is there? There's really, if you think of spies, you've got Bond, Johnny English. Let's not go there with Mr. Bean. Yeah, do it. Start that society. On to the next question. The next question is, who was the last YouTuber you watched?
Last YouTuber I watched, we actually just watched a video about an hour ago. Tarantula Cat. She was doing a React video that she just put out today.
America's Top Model.
Yeah, on America's Top Model, they were using tarantulas as props, and she was kind of going through and talking about how they were not treating the tarantulas too good. But it was a pretty enjoyable video. We like Tarantula Cat. She's one of our favorites, and then we watch a lot of Tarantula Collective and Petco, and of course we watch Al's Arachnids and alternative inverts and Mr. Grindlers and Pet Rock and
watch a
Roll.
lot of them.
Yeah, we try to keep track of most of the people out there.
Yeah, Tarantula Cat, our channel is good. I'll be honest, I've not watched it for a while just because of the amount of tubers there are now. I don't get to watch half as many videos as I would like to. But America's Next Top Model, again, is something I've never seen, and I never will see it. Using the tarantulas, wrongly or rightly, they shouldn't be using tarantulas, full stop. So I will give that a wide berth. I will not go near that program anyway. I know it shocks you all, doesn't it? I don't. America's Next Top Model. No, not for me. Anyway, let's get on to the next question. And being in the UK and stuff, there may be people that aren't aware of the HD Arachnids channel. But for those probably like 4 or 5 people watching, how would you describe your channel or let people know why they should watch your channel?
Well, we put a lot of time and effort and work into it, and you get to see most of all of our tarantulas, except for the ones that don't come out. And I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. So, what do you think?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay. I think that's a good answer.
All right.
Dave's right, that is a good answer. Not really much more I can say that. As always, the link for this channel, HD Arachnids, will be in the description. So make sure you click on it and check them out. If you want to, subscribe. If you don't have to, but at least check them out and give them a chance. Right, on to the next one. Is there anybody in the hobby that you would love to collaborate with?
A YouTuber I would like to collaborate with. Well, I mean, I'd collaborate with pretty much anybody, you know what I mean? There's nobody out there that I don't like, so I would collaborate with just about anybody that wanted to do something if they had an idea or if I come up with an idea. But I think ultimately I'd like to maybe, try to do something with Richard Stewart, actually, from the Tarantula Collective. I love the quality of his videos and the amount of effort that he puts into photography, and all that stuff like that, and the videography, and just the, being a YouTuber, I kind of know how long it takes to edit stuff, and now I know you know how long it takes to edit stuff, like when you're editing this video. And, I know that he puts a ton of time and effort into his work, and it really shows. And, maybe when our stuff's a little higher quality and I'm a little better at what I'm doing, I think I would really like to do a collaboration with Richard Stewart sometime, just some kind of a video. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, that's a great show. Richard would be a great collab for anyone. I have reached out to him about doing one of these. I've heard nothing back. To be honest, I kind of didn't expect to. I'm not sure it would be his type of video, but like you say, his editing and stuff, that's absolutely flawless. I figure I would never get to that, hence why I do stupid videos now. Enough about that. Let's get on to the next one. The next one is, Helen, what do they call French kissing in France?
Kissing. I think that's really just all it would be called there, right?
Just kissing, maybe open mouth kissing?
No, I think that since we say French kissing, which I don't even really know if anyone says that anymore, but I just think it's kissing in France.
Just
I
kissing.
mean, I could be wrong, but that's what I'm going to go with.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? You may be right. It may just be kissing. I would have gone with something like le tongue, mouth tongue. I don't really know what French people would call it. It probably is just kissing. So on to the next question. Dave, if there was any tarantula you could rediscover, what tarantula would it be and what would you name it?
If I could rediscover a tarantula, well, I think my all-time favorite, you know, from way back when I first got into the hobby, I wanted one, and I finally, you know, 20 years later, just, you know, about 8 months ago, got one, is the Theraphosa blondie. Just
Got two.
yeah, we got two. Yeah, we got a male and a female, and you know, they're my ultimate all-time favorite tarantula. So I think I would probably have to rediscover them. As far as what I would name it, that's a good question though. I don't know. I mean, I could come up with something kind of funny, or you know, I guess I could. Actually, I would name it the Theraphosa Helena. I'd name it Theraphosa Helena after my wife.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, the blondie. That's an amazing tarantula. I've got one back there somewhere in one of the big enclosures. Yeah, naming it after your wife. Most people would be like, oh, that's sweet. But, Helen, did he just call you a Goliath? Don't want to be starting trouble. Just wondering. Did he just call you a Goliath? Anyway, let's forget all about that one. And then let's ask you a more difficult question. Are you Team Al or Team Gav? The choice is yours.
Well, I've actually thought about this because I've watched the other tarantula tales and it's always asked. So I have to go with Gav because he doesn't get a lot of votes and I feel bad for him.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd have to go.
Well,
with
that's
Gav.
nice.
Yeah.
I mean, Gav has a great channel. We do watch his channel
Yeah.
as well, but
But yeah,
I mean,
he just doesn't
I'm
seem
Team
to,
Al.
He just doesn't get a lot of votes. So. Yeah, I'll go with Gav.
Wow. Let's come to this. Pity votes for Gav. Wow, I'm pretty sure that's for Sam's as well, if I'm honest. I'm clearly Team Dave after that. Only joking. Yeah, people feeling sorry for Gav. It's just that's all good for my head. I imagine that's how he feels when he looks in the mirror at himself. Wow. Deep. Right, anyway, let's lighten this up. Let's get on to the next question. Dave, why apartments called apartments when they're built together?
Why are apartments called apartments when they're built together? Is there even an answer to this question, Al? I don't know. I mean, maybe because you're all together in one big building, but you're separated by walls, so they're kind of apart from each other? Maybe they should be called togetherments. I don't know.
Or built together. No.
Built togethers? You know, I mean, I don't know. I guess. I mean, don't they call them flats in the UK?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, so, I mean, why are they called flats? They're not flat. I mean, they're three-dimensional.
True.
Al, why are they called flats in the UK?
Right, Dave. So, firstly, I am the questionnaire. Stop asking me questions, people. I am the questionnaire, not you. Me. Anyway, in other news, Dave, I can answer your question for us. Apartments, I have no idea. But flats actually is derived from a old Scottish word, which was flets. which I'm sure the Invertibarium could probably back me up on because he knows a lot of random things. The word flats means either floor, story, or house, or building. And that is where flats came from, because we're English. We like to steal words, slightly change them and say, hey, look what we did. So there is hopefully the answer to your question, buddy. The word flats comes from an old Scottish word, flets. Thank you. Right, unfortunately, it's come to that time again. Last question. Helen, this one's going to be for you. Sorry, Dave, you both can't have the last question. Got to take your turns. So the last question is, have you got a message for any of the viewers watching?
Yes. Thank you for watching us and our channel. And this has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun.
Yeah. Do you want to add anything?
No, just we appreciate the chance to be on here. Like I said, Al, thanks for inviting us on this Tarantula Tales thing. It's really been cool. Like I said, we watched all of them. We've found them really entertaining, and we hope your viewers find this one entertaining. And if you like this video, kind of come over, check out HD Arachnids, see what you think, and consider subscribing to our channel. And
yeah,
right. So that's the end of yet another Tarantula Tales. What am I going to do when we come to the end of these? If we ever come to the end of these. As always, a massive thank you to Dave and Helen for being on the channel. Please, guys, go and check out HD Arachnids. As I said, link is in the description below. Everybody doesn't have to thank me for being on it. I've literally, as I've said in the past, I've got no bias to any channel whatsoever. Whether it's going to be who's the biggest exotic layers probably, or someone who literally started YouTubing yesterday. I've got no allegiance to anyone. So if people want to be involved, as I've said multiple times, mention it in the comments below. I will track you down somehow. Sounds a bit stalkerish. But I will track you down. I will get questions to you. And then we can go from there. The more the merrier. Let's keep this going. Let's see if we can get this all the way through to the end of 2021. If people aren't bored of it by then. So with everyone that we have on here, I will leave the last word up to HD Arachnids. Take it away, guys.
I guess y'all stay safe during these uncertain times, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.